As long as you're doing good, I'm doing good. Would you guys be able to page Michelle Davis with housing? Appreciate it. Hope you guys are having a good day. Antoine McKnight. If you say McKnight, she'll know who it is. Thank you. Hello, Michelle.
How are you?
I'm on like a born supremacist type of life right now, trying to get um, the actual help that Jolene and me need. I remember that the last time I talked to you, I didn't mention it because I was just dining on the words that you were telling me when I mentioned to you that I got hit by a car and I didn't do anything wrong besides going to the middle of the street just this one time, this only one time, just to hold a sign because I knew that the people that harassed me were starting to harass me, and I held my sign that said I would not commit a crime for you, and I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop giving up on doing the right thing. That's what my sign said. And you had mentioned that that's why I got hit last time or something like that, being in the middle of the street. The only
No,
time.
the eviction notice that was sent.
Hmm.
I sent you an email that gave you a breakdown of all the items and the
Well, I know I got
All
that.
right, okay.
Well, what I'm
Okay.
saying is, when I was here though, and I talked to you before you had sent me that, I came and I told you right when that happened, when she gave us the eviction and 60-day notice. I'm not worried about the eviction or the 60-day notice because I've done no crime and I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong whatsoever. If that's what she wants to claim, I've already got a hold of the fair housing, the HUD people, of supervisors. I've gotten a hold of a lot of people, and I'm not going to be getting a hold of these people if I wasn't um, confident within the video footage that I've been recording. I have like a YouTube of like 800 videos of crimes that's happened to me that the police department, not you, but the police department have been biased and ignored me on. They're the ones that's going to have to pay for all this time of me not getting any help. Still to this day, I'm still not getting any type of investigation, no type of help, and that's on them. I could take whatever type of harassment it feels like they're letting a portion of the city harass me, and it's easy to be done when my wife is blind and she can't see. So when we go out, she can't see what's going on, and it's just like a big mess if you don't know how to deal with it. Well, I know how to deal with it, and I've been doing a great job, because if I wasn't doing a good job at dealing with what I deal with, being harassed all day, every day, then I would have been kicked out. I would have did something seriously wrong. I would have committed a crime. I would have got mad, and you understand what I'm saying? And I've done none of that. I've been a great resident at the apartments that we stay at, and I know I have because the neighbors that have no choice but to speak the truth of me, they can't say anything bad, and then they can't say anything. So basically, why I'm here today is our landlord is wrongfully kicking us out, and she's kicking us out with no reason. She may have gave you all these reasons, but if you look, when I read the reasons, 90% of it is just blown out of proportion. A shirt hanging from a light.
Right, but there's certain things that have been on there that should have been addressed within the first 3 months. It's 9 months of the same activity occurring.
What was these activities?
There's the dogs being let out, and they're defecating on the property. It's not being picked up after. You have other residents that are fearful for their own safety when there's animals that are out and about. They're on a leash. They're not being watched. They're just roaming.
That's not all true. It's really not.
So if you have any issues and you want to dispute it, you have to go through the Fair Housing Council.
I know, I'm doing that.
The Fair Housing Council, we contract with them to do landlord-tenant disputes. So you're on the right path. You're looking with them.
Yes, I'm not only, but this is the other thing. She doesn't have a reason on the 60-day eviction. So I'm dealing with also legal aid, and I just got a paralegal and a lawyer right now, and I was just barely like accepted their help right now. And I sent them the facts of the paperwork, and I sent them the facts of the 60-day eviction. Jolene, because of her not being able to see, I'm trying to explain to her to do whatever she wants to do, but I'm not gonna run from none of this. I want to see a judge, and I want to make sure that I'm held in trial in a court so I can show my evidence about how much I've suffered the whole entire time, and I'm only getting evicted for, you say, because the dog's being out, a shirt, or whatever.
Other disturbances.
Like what's major?
3 o'clock in the morning out front. That was not only, I guess, bothering the residents.
What was I doing?
You had music. You were blaring a speaker, and the people across the
Really?
street.
I think that is way less worse than people calling me the N-word, residents that live in the apartments, and me bringing that attention to Samantha and the landlord. and letting her know that people pulled guns out at me, residents. Now, which one's worse?
That I don't deal with the landlord-tenant issues for other tenants.
Okay, but
We're only
I understand.
having communication with the landlord because you're one of our PSH clients over there. And if there's any landlord-tenant disputes, we always bring fair housing into the situation.
Altogether, I'm just making sure that you know that I know that there's a big difference between being threatened and being called the N-word and me playing like I want to see video footage. Like she says that she has camera and video footage of me doing these things that were just actually blown out of proportion. When if any residents is complaining about me being loud, I'm probably speaking of somebody like pulling up and threatening me with their vehicle and attempted murder with their vehicle right in front of our gate. I've had that happen. She also didn't tell you that I have video footage of her son. I'm talking about the landlord. If you want to see the video, you go to my YouTube and look for it, or I can just send you an email attachment of this video of her son harassing me. As soon as I mentioned to her that I had a video of her son harassing me, because he's been doing it for a while, but I didn't bring it to her until he had done something right in front of Samantha. But Samantha never reported none of that to you. Samantha never reported to you that I had guns pulled out on me when we first moved in, before I even got comfortable. So a resident pulled out a shotgun, and another resident came out like within seconds after that and pulled out a Mac 11 or something like that, whether if it was real or fake. But you guys aren't caring to hear anything that I'm saying,
well,
which
I'll
is.
talk to her about those things, but the things that the landlord has already.
I understand.
Notices, that I can't do
She's gonna have to suffer for whatever she chose to do on ignoring me, like the police department has. But I'm just telling you that all that I've suffered inside within being and trying to be the best resident that I can, this is extreme discrimination. There's nothing else but discrimination written on top of it, because I had to go do my own biology, and I had to dissect all that you applied to on your title and what you're supposed to actually do as a supervisor of who you are.
We don't own the property.
But not